introduction. We on the long road to self-destruction. You so in love, you wanna tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea.
Babe, thanks for coming out today. You know it's always been my dream to become a pro bowler. Fuck. And I'm all out of balls. Oh, what's that? Just use you? Alright.
Okay, see this rubber? If I put them on my arm, am I not arm rubber? Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Take me with you! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Okay, my friend has the next one. Hey, if I take you and I put you in a two, is that not you two? Don't leave me! Don't leave me!
She was working in a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens, till the boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crushing scenes. What is she to do? Where is she to go? She's out on her fanny. So over the bridge from Flushing to the Shopville store, she was there to sell makeup, but her father saw more. She a style, she a flash, she was there. That's how she became the nanny. Who would have guessed that the girl would describe was just exactly what the doctor prescribed. Now the father finds her beguiling, and the kids are actually smelling. She's the lady in red when everybody else is wearing tan. The flashy girl from Flushing, the nanny named Fran.
When the beat drop, I'ma give it straight to him like, give it to him, 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 give it to him. Now slide to the beat like, give it to him, 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 give it to him. I be cutting up like, move to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat. Now slide to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat. Everywhere I go, I be cutting it up like, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. I be
first, let me get that introduction. We on the long road to self-destruction. You so in love, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea.
Babe, thanks for coming out today. You know it's always been my dream to become a pro bowler. Fuck. And I'm all out of balls. Oh, what's that? Just use you? Alright.
Okay, see this rubber? If I put on my arm, am I not arm rubber? Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Take me with you! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Okay, my friend has the next one. Hey, if I take you and then I put you in a tube, is that not you too? Don't leave me! Don't leave me!
She was working in a bar, shopping flashing queens. Her boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crushing scenes. Where she to do, where she to go, she's out on her fanny. So over Christmas flashing to the Shopville store. She was there to sell makeup and a body tomboy. She was style, she was flash, she was bad. Since she became the nanny. Ooh, what a guy's not the girl to describe. Was just exactly what the doctor prescribed. Now the problem comes with her darling, and the kids are extra smiling. She's the lady in red when everybody else is wearing tan. The flashy girl from Flushing, an Indian friend.
When the beat drop, I'ma give it straight to him like, give it to him. 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 Fast slide to the beat like, give it to him. 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 I be cutting up like, move to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat. Fast slide to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat. Everywhere I go, I be cutting it up like, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up.
first let me get that introduction. We on the long road to self-destruction. You so in love, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea.
Babe, thanks for coming out today. You know it's always been my dream to become a pro bowler. Fuck. And I'm all out of balls. Oh, what's that? Just use you? Alright.
Okay, see this rubber? If I put them on my arm, am I not arm rubber? Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Take me with you! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Okay, my friend has the next one. Hey, if I take you and I put you in a tube, is that not you too? Don't leave me! Don't leave me!
She was working in a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens, till the boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crushing scenes. What is she to do? Where is she to go? She's out on her fanny. So over the bridge from Flushing to the Sheffield store, she was ready to sell makeup, but her father saw more. She had style, she had flash, she was bad, so she became the nanny. Ooh, what a cat style the girl would describe was just exactly what the doctor prescribed. Now the father finds her darling, and the kids are actually smiling. She's the lady in red when everybody else is wearing tan. The flashy girl from Flushing, the nanny named Fran.
When the beat drop, I'ma give it straight to him like, give it to him, 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 give it to him. Now slide to the beat like, give it to him, 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 give it to him. I be cutting up like, move to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat. Now slide to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat. Everywhere I go, I be cutting it up like, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. I be
First, let me get that introduction. We on the long road to self-destruction. You so in love, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea.
Hey babe, thanks for coming out today. You know it's always been my dream to become a pro bowler. Fuck. And I'm all out of balls. Oh, what's that? Just use you? Alright.
Okay, see this rubber? If I put them on my arm, am I not arm rubber? Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Take me with you! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Okay, my friend has the next one. Hey, if I take you and I put you in a two, is that not you two? Don't leave me! Don't leave me!
She was working in a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens, till the boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crushing scenes. What is she to do? Where is she to go? She's out on her fanny. So over the bridge from Flushing to the Sheffield store, she was there to sell makeup, but her father saw more. She had style, she had flash, she was there. That's how she became the nanny. Who would have guessed that the girl would describe was just exactly what the doctor prescribed. Now the father finds her beguiling, and the kids are actually smelling. She's the lady in red when everybody else is wearing tan. The flashy girl from Flushing, the nanny named Fran.
Most of my friends done went through it and they stood tall. When the beat drop, I'ma give it straight to him like, give it to him, 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 give it to him. Now slide to the beat like, give it to him, 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 give it to him. I be cutting up like, move to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat. Now slide to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat like, move to the beat. Everywhere I go, I be cutting it up like, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. I be
that you hold inside, it will hinder you. So at first I said that I love you and you ain't say that shit back. It's kinda hard to just trust you when both your feelings don't match. Got me showing less emotions, I don't wanna get attached. Once I give you my word, I swear it ain't no going back. Once I gave you my heart, you better keep that shit intact. Instead of assuming the worst, girl, I'm just here stating facts. You want me to take you back, I want you to take me back. You want me to take you back, I want you to take me back. So tell me, is you gon' ride out when the chips fall? I seen too many people leave when it get hard. I'm tired of going back and forth when we pissed off. Most of my friends done went through it and they stood tall. See, they gon' try and tell you what they think is good for you. Whole time they was plotting, man, I wish they was for you. You gotta watch your back, your front, your side, they disloyal. I gotta watch my crown, cause from birth I've been royal. And that's from the soil. We're still here, flipping coins about what's to come. It starts getting cold, and we don't know any way out of here. We're trying to understand how it all started to go wrong.
First things first, let me get that introduction. We on the long road to self-destruction. You so in love, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea.
Babe, thanks for coming out today. You know it's always been my dream to become a pro bowler. Fuck. And I'm all out of balls. Oh, what's that? Just use you? Alright.
Okay, see this rubber? If I put on my arm, am I not arm rubber? Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Take me with you! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Okay, my friend has the next one. Hey, if I take you and I put you in a two, is that not you two? Don't leave me! Don't leave me!
She was working in a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens, till the boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crushing scenes. What is she to do? Where is she to go? She's out on her fanny. So over the bridge from Flushing to the Sheffield store, she was there to sell makeup, but her father saw more. She had style, she had flair, she was there. That's how she became the nanny. Ooh, what a guy, not the girl with the
Signs told us how we could reach the other side, and you start to doubt. I don't blame you, 'cause I feel the same. So why do we hold on, even if it hurts so? It's breaking us apart. I guess we'll never know how it feels to see the shoreline. We have to be together, stuck in the stormy weather.
Jesse looks stressed.
Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are good. Welcome to the show. We have a decent amount of viewers right now across our platforms and growing, so we're gonna take a couple minutes to say hi. Hope you guys are doing good on this lovely Saturday night. It's only 7, but we're here, we're chilling. Thank you guys for being here. You already can probably hear the guests that are excited to be on the show. We got a very special episode for you guys today. It's gonna be awesome. I see we're still filing in across our platforms right now. If you guys don't know and you're just tuning in, welcome. My name is Kevin. We're we're hosting this amazing show. I hope you find it amazing. Our one quick question, the show where we just enjoy open dialogue amongst our friends, our peers, creators, friends, couples, married couples, beautiful people all around. And we love doing this show. We love talking to you guys at home, and we love you guys to join in on the conversation. So if you are at any point in time want to answer a question, you want to, engage with the contestants that are live, that are playing, and having fun with us, please drop it in the chat. We'd love to talk to you. We'd love to get your insight, on what you think. But we have some great people in here. We're still filing in across our platforms. If you didn't know, we are live on 4 different platforms: Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope. So if you are at any of those platforms watching, hi, I hope you're having a great day, a great night. Welcome on this Tuesday. That's our usual day, but we're here on Saturday. But yeah, we're gonna start to get into it. We have 2 lovely contestants here with me. Are Jess and Gianna. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling?
Doing good.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Hope you're doing good. Jess, are you there?
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Yeah. All right. What's up? How you guys feeling? You're on one quick question. We were supposed to have you guys last Thursday, but a little mix up. It's all right. We got you here. Y'all ready? You ready to take on the one quick question challenge?
Yeah,
I think so.
feel ready.
I don't know, KB.
Right. If anybody knows me or the show, we ask some mixy questions, some interesting questions. So are you guys ready to be a little mixy, a little saucy, a little vulnerable with us today?
Sure. Yeah. Bring it on.
Gianna's like, yeah.
I don't know what's about to happen.
Right. If you're just tuning in, welcome. If you don't know about the show, about one quick question, typically we have 3 levels of questions. We have our level 3 questions, which are the easiest. We ask 3 of them. We have our level 2, which is kind of vulnerable. We ask 2 of them. We have our level 1s, but we're switching it today. We're doing something completely different for this episode because Gianna and Jess are special. They're special people to us. They're a special couple. And so we created the couples challenge specifically for Jess and Gianna. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to do something completely different. We're going to keep the format the same. We got 3 levels. But in this, we're asking 10 questions per level. We're removing the dares, and we're adding 1 big dare at the end. So you're going to see Gianna and Jess go through 3 sets of 10 questions, all about their relationship, enjoy, and learn a little bit more about these 2 beautiful people. And then we're going to do a fun dare exercise at the end. And the whole time they're going to be, winning some money as long as they enjoy and have fun with us and they're vulnerable with us and answer our questions and, kind of enjoy, the spoils of their relationship, the beautiful relationship they've built. They're going to win some money, which is easy money, right? Like simple cash. Mm-hmm. Like it's going to be nothing for you guys. Right. Gianna's still like, I don't know what's about to happen. She's like, oh, but it's okay. But we're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna start off with our level 1 questions. You're gonna get a little bit of a mix in this one. It's just our first set of 10 questions. It's a little bit of a mix, but it's just we're asking who did what. That's it. Who did, and that's across all of our questions. Yeah. We want to know who did what, who did this. And the first question is who initiated the first kiss? Was it Jess or Gianna?
I want to say it was Jess.
Yeah, I think it was me. Yeah.
You're gonna get me in trouble, Kep.
She's like, no, you're not gonna set me up. Okay, all right. I mean, listen, Gianna initiated the first kiss. Was there any reason that you initiated it, or
no? It was Jess.
Oh, it was me. It was me.
I mean, sorry, it was Jess. Is there any reason that you initiated it, or you were just
we had been feeling each other for a while, and I knew she wanted to. She was just scared, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go for it, and I did.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I think she was really just tired of waiting.
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense. She was like, listen, we gonna cut straight to the chase. I feel that.
Literally, exactly.
All right, 1 down. All right, who apologizes after a fight? It always happens. You know, fights happen, arguments happen, disagreements happen. But who usually apologizes first?
Gianna.
Yeah.
Gianna.
I mean, I think as soon as you said first, I guess my name comes up. But I think we're both pretty good at accepting where we went wrong and both having that conversation and both apologizing. But yeah.
All right, that makes sense. All right, who's the funny one?
Ooh, it's me.
Yeah. She's like, oh, really? Gianna, you think you're the funny one?
I guess I'm funny to me, and that's all that matters. But I guess I don't know.
That's the safe answer. She's like, I'm funny to me, because Jess came straight out with it. It's like, I'm the funny one.
I laugh at my own jokes, and she makes fun of me. But it's
right. Jess, you feel like you hold the weight when it comes to the comedy. You making Gianna giggle. Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like we banter off of each other. So usually she says something, then I say something, and it's like we go back and forth. So it's pretty funny between both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, you're alright. You're pretty funny.
Yeah. Guys, if you're tuning in at home, welcome to One Quick Question. We're asking questions. We're getting to know a little bit about Jess and Gianna. I want to know, your answer. Like, who do you think in your relationship, if you're in a relationship at home, who's funny, you or your significant other, and why? We're going to get into the fourth question, and who is more romantic?
I would say Gianna is.
Okay.
I was just waiting for you to say it. No, I would agree. Go on.
Yeah. No, you give like really thoughtful gifts, and it's like regardless if it's me or like a close friend, you just think a lot into your gifts. So, and little dates you plan, little surprises you plan, they're really like romantic and sweet. So,
I appreciate it.
Nice. Jess, what would you say is the most memorable gift she's given you?
Ooh, okay, so
All right, I'm putting you on the spot here.
Like, it's like a toy, right? It's like one of those binocular toys, and you can see pictures in it, and you like click down on it, and it's a different picture. She got me that, and it's different pictures of us, like that. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that's just like it's crazy thoughtful.
It was really sweet.
Yeah. What about you, Gianna? What would you say?
Ooh, what she's gotten me?
Yeah.
It's actually in my room for our 3rd year anniversary this year. She got me this. See, I wish I was on my phone like you, Jess. I could show everyone real quick. But it's almost like a stenciled out light. So you turn it on, and it's a picture of her and I.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's like backlit. It's super dope. I'll have to send you a picture of it. I don't know.
Yeah. Definitely. It's cute. It sounds fire. I feel like I know exactly what you're talking about. And if
you probably, you see them all over. Like, I mean, you'll see them on like the ads on Twitter and Instagram.
Okay, yeah. So I definitely seen it then. Yeah. Okay, that's fire. That's what I go. Okay. Y'all both got the romantic punches. Okay, I see you guys. 3 years. That's a beautiful thing. All right. Who is the better cook?
Gianna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hands down.
Yeah. What would you say is the best thing Gianna makes?
Anything Italian, really. I think it just comes right from her heart, right from home. Just because both of her parents are such great cooks. I think, I don't know, the best thing she's ever made me, the very first, like, I don't consider it a date, but the first time we ever hung out, she made me like a pasta dish, and it was so simple. It was like chicken and pasta, but it just tasted so good. It was really good. Yeah.
I might need that recipe later.
I
might need that.
I try to cook as much. I don't cook as much. I mean, I'm living at home right now until I move out with my job, and I really take too much advantage of my mom. Is good in the kitchen, so she's cooking all the time. But when I'm with Jess, my father's family is from Sicily. So, whether it was my father directly or grandparents, they've just kind of passed down some traditions. So I don't know. It's an easy, quick little thing that I can do for anyone, but I primarily will cook for Jess and try to make romantic nights out of it. So it's fun.
Right. Are you getting the recipes from mom?
No. Mostly
No.
from like grandma, papa,
Okay.
my dad. I mean, my mom's got some recipes, but she doesn't cook many Italian dishes. Spaghetti. She's got the spaghetti and meatballs down. She does.
Right. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to come over to your house for a dinner or something, because it sounds like the whole family can chef it up.
I got
I'm
you.
excited. Sounds good. We're gonna get into, you already, halfway through the first level. But we'll get into question number 6, which is, who said I love you first?
Ooh, Gianna.
I think it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually sent it in an email.
Jess,
I think, right?
stop.
Yeah.
Jess.
She sent
it
me
to
an
you in
email.
an email?
Yeah, because I don't know why. Oh, it was because we weren't in the same area at the time, and it was very late at night, and she had texted me saying, like, I love you. And I was like, well, you're texting me, it's late at night, I don't believe you. And she was like, no, I'm serious. So to prove that she was serious, she sent it in an email. And I still have the email.
Was it like a whole like thing, or like was it like, quick and simple to the point?
I think I kept it short. I don't think it was.
I
might have been a little.
I love you with a million emojis, like just so many emojis.
That's fine. I mean, I'm like, initially when I hear it, I'm like, email, but I mean, like, I feel like you finessed it. I feel like you definitely made it. You put your Gianna spin on it.
I think so too, Kip. We made it 3 years, so I did something right.
Right, exactly. 3 years. So that email, listen, it's never getting moved out of that inbox. So I feel that. That's awesome.
Favorite, right?
Right. Email. That's funny. I can't get over that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into some funny questions. Who's more stubborn between you guys?
I'm scared to answer, but I'll say it's me, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think of like a better word to use to describe Jess. I wouldn't say stubborn, but she's passionate.
Okay.
So I think when it comes to things that she wants to do, or things that she's, I don't know, whether we're having some sort of discussion, or we're talking about what we want to do, or we're having, even if it's a disagreement that we're having, I think she just buckles down on it, and it just comes from, everything she says comes from the heart. So
Right. Yeah. She always means well, nothing malicious, nothing crazy. So that makes sense. Let's see. Another question we have is, who takes longer to get ready in the morning?
Me.
Definitely does. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it like okay, like, I mean, I'm gonna hyperbolize this for a second. Does Gianna take like 5 minutes and you take 20, or does Gianna take like 20 and you take like 25? Like, is it a lot longer or just a little longer?
A lot longer. Like, it really depends. Like, it depends, because sometimes I could just do my edges or my hair and be done and ready. Or other days I could be switching outfits like 5 different times, and I'm like, no, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. Or sometimes if we're going somewhere that, like, I don't know, has a nice occasion or something, I'll put on makeup, and that's when I'll actually start getting ready way before she does.
Yeah, you know me. It's a t-shirt, sweats, and a cap.
Right. Right.
As long as a shower takes.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I maybe I have some self-reflecting to do. I don't know, but
nah. I mean, listen. Go over to Gianna's Instagram. She stay throwing fits, so don't even gotta worry about it.
I appreciate it.
Right. The kick game stays strong. Go over to her TikTok too. I'm telling you. Like, I'm sure you both put it together well. You match Jess's energy, so I don't even think you gotta worry. Who is the social butterfly? And for our 8th question, who would you say? And I think I have an answer to this, but I want to hear it from you guys.
I want to say myself.
Yeah.
Okay, that was mine too. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. There's many different perspectives to that too. But I feel like I the energy I get from people I release. So I think I'm always just I am a people person in general. I mean, I don't know. At the same time, everyone loves to just kick it back at home and put on a Netflix show, whether I'm by myself or I'm with Jess. But I don't know. We're around a lot of people all the time. I feed off energy. We're live.
Hey, exactly. We live. Gianna's gonna downplay it a little bit, but she actually was the president of an organization on campus for a bit, right?
No, Jess was the vice president. I was actually. Oh, I mean, I was
Or-
the vice president of one club, and I was very active in many clubs. We'll say it
yeah.
like.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You guys were both super active, so. But in knowing that, I was like, yeah, maybe Gianna is more, but I'm glad you guys thought the same way. For our 9th question, second to last, who's the messy one?
Ooh, I am.
Keep my mouth.
I'm definitely the person that makes a mess, and I'm like, I'll clean it when I get back, or I'll clean it later. Like, I will clean it later. It's just I leave messes over time.
Okay. And Gianna, you agree with that? She's the.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
She a clean person. I think it just comes to sometimes messy spaces, which should every I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it. Like she said, she cleans it up. I am you walk in my room and everything is like.
She's a neat freak.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah.
It comes back to bite me, but.
I feel that. I feel like in my relationship, I'm definitely the messy one. I'm throwing this everywhere, throwing that everywhere. I like so many boxes, so many like just everywhere. But it's like organized chaos. Like I know where everything is. So to me, it might not be messy, but to the untrained eye, exactly. We know where everything is. We're not messy. We're just chaotically organized.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And the last question for the level 1, we want to know who spends the most money out of you guys.
Ooh, I know.
You want to see my kicks?
Yeah, her whole closet. Shoes. My
kicks are my stocks.
Yeah.
Those are my stocks and bonds.
Right. No need for other stocks.
I invest in shoes.
Right. Listen, we were both gonna soon invest in both, but yeah, I'm like, I've seen your kick game. If you follow any of these lovely women on Instagram, I'm sure you've seen her kick game in both their pictures or both their platforms, and it definitely looked like it cost a pretty penny.
It does. I've actually been investing in some art recently too.
Okay.
Getting around to it.
Okay. I see the Frank Ocean up there.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, that way, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see you guys. But that's level 1, guys. I'm super excited. We get to bring you a nice Saturday episode for everybody at home. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break, but please stay tuned to meet and learn more about Jess and Gianna and their relationship. These guys are hilarious. Please follow their social. Follow our socials at OQQ Game, and we'll be right back.
Thank you, Kevin.
Then we're gonna ask him 10 level 3s, and then we're gonna do a fun challenge at the end. These guys all have already won $10 a piece just by chilling with us and doing the first level. It's been, it's been great. Like they're hanging out with us. So super excited. Right, exactly. So are we ready to get into level 2?
Hell
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So sounds good. We're gonna do the same style questions. We're gonna do who did what. And the first question is, you talked that Jess kissed first, but we want to know who made the first move. Who's the first person to be like, what's up? What's going on? What's up? Who made the first move?
I really don't know. I don't.
Yeah. Right. It's been 3 years.
Yeah, I'm thinking like someone had told me that Gianna was into me, so that
Okay.
like kind of motivated me into like pursuing her. So I think I made the first move, but I don't know.
I think so too. But I almost feel like it was like a start, and then we both met in the middle kind of thing. I don't.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Okay. How did you get that little bit of information? Like, how did that come about? Like, who? I don't want to put the person on blast. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, it's all figured itself out now. But like, who like initiated that? Like, did Gianna tell? Like, Gianna, did you actively tell somebody knowing that it would get back to her?
It was a mutual friend. We both lived. You know how RIT has special interest houses.
Right.
I was a big part of U House my freshman year, and then second year I moved out. I lived off campus at Park Point, but she moved in. She did the same thing. So her freshman year, she was on U House, active in U House, and I was just always popping up on floor here and there to kind of see how things were doing. A bunch of friends I had at the time were still, went into their second year and stayed on floor, stuff like that, and I don't know. So we that's how we ran into each other a lot. That's how I actually met her. On U House, and I want to say that was it.
All right, the rest is history.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds good. Who is the better driver? Just curious.
Well, I can't drive, so.
No. Right. So it's always just default to Gianna.
Yeah.
Right. Are you teaching her now, or?
Oh, I'm a bad teacher. I'm a horrible teacher.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to driving, see, my first car, like now I drive a company car, but my first car that I had on campus was, my mom will always say, "Oh, it was your car," but I won't let her ever not take credit. She helped. She bought that car. I helped her pay it off in the end, but in my eyes, it was her car. So if anyone ever wanted to get in the driver's seat, it was.
Right. It was like, nah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, panicky. Not a good teacher all around with that.
Yeah. All right. Maybe she'll help you get some lessons then, Jess.
There we go.
Right.
Yeah, that's better.
Who has the stricter parents?
Probably me, I think.
Okay. And
like my family is very religious, so like growing up they've just been pretty strict on me, but now that I've come back from college, my mom's very lenient. I live with my mom now, and I don't know, our relationship's gotten so much better now that like the time being away from her, the 4 years in school, just really helped our relationship and helped her see me more as an adult. So but I would say I feel like my mom's much stricter than Gianna's mom.
That makes sense. I feel the same about me. My relationship with my parents were, a little estranged when I first started university, and then, towards the end and especially now we have a way better relationship. So time does, kind of heal all wounds in that regard. So I feel what you're saying.
Once you start to hold your own ground after you graduate, and you kind of show them that what they put in, you're giving back.
Right.
Yeah,
and it's just like you raised, a great person, and you might not feel it. You might see the young person, you might see the naive, little kid, but like, I'm presenting you the chance to see the adult now. And when you do see it, like, you're gonna know, like, you did a good job. So, and both your parents did a great job. So, yeah, I feel that. Of course, I'm always gonna give you guys compliments. Who's the messier eater between you guys for our fourth question?
What?
That was the quickest response she's given tonight, Jess.
Wow.
What would you say she's the messiest? Like, what dish does she eat the messiest?
I don't think there's even an answer to that.
Right. It's all of them.
Anything with my hands.
Anything with her hands. It's a constant, like, take a bite, and then you'll see her look down and just go, oh, not again.
Yeah. I'm always
It's just
staining
like
my
that
clothes
splash on her
every time
pants
I
or
eat.
dripping down her shirt.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Mhm. I
Dang.
have to carry her around like a Tide stick with me everywhere because that's how often I stain myself with my
Really?
food. So
I'm about to get her a bib with her picture with her.
That's what I was about to say. One of those romantic gifts. Get her a bib. That sounds like a good idea. Who has the last say in an argument? I know you guys said that, your arguments are, usually there's a lot of compromise, but who do you say like has the last say for our fifth question?
probably, I think I do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, what was that?
What do you mean the last say? Like who always tries to get in the last word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with Gianna being the one to apologize 1st and me being stubborn, I think that makes me want to have the last say sometimes.
Right.
But yeah.
That makes sense.
It varies, because I'm also a person who, like, guilt overcomes me. So, like, I mean, I know Jess can attest to it. Like, depending on the argument, obviously, I'm the one that, like, will come in with the last word just to really, like, push what I'm trying to say, which can either help or be too much.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that I've actually gotten better on. But yeah, I don't know. It depends. That's a loaded question.
It is. Yeah, it is a loaded question. Yeah, but that's what this show is about, Like, let's have a conversation about those things. We're going to go to a more lighthearted question of who's the better dancer?
I think I am.
Yeah.
I've been trying.
She feels disrespected. She's like, oh,
No.
really?
No, she's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's always
I
lead.
grew up. Yeah. I grew up dancing, so it's like I'm more comfortable with it. So yeah.
Wait, so you're like a professional then?
Oh no, I'm not a professional, but I definitely like.
She's elite.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's like she knows what she's doing. She's being modest right now. She's being humble. She could throw a little this and that. So
yeah.
See, then I come in with my heart and soul, Kevin. She's like, shut it down. Shut it down.
Dang. That's funny though. Who would you guys say is the more patient person in your relationship for the seventh question?
I think I'm overall very, very patient. So
So by default, you?
I want to say myself.
Yeah.
I also want to say myself. So.
Okay. All right. Well, so I feel like we're at a crossroad right now. Two people are saying themselves. I'm interested. What you said, Gianna, that you're patient. You say you're patient. You kind of, let her, have her way. I'm interested in what you mean by like you feel like you're patient.
Yeah, I mean, I think that answer came immediately out of thinking in terms of putting her priorities in front of mine sometimes. But see a lot that, and not in like in a way that builds up of like like you owe me type thing. Yeah, that's never the situation. It's always like because I want to see you happy. I want to be able to give you the best. That's what makes me happy. So I don't know. It all comes full circle. But yeah, and then I guess I don't know. I've always just been raised to be patient and listen to what other people have to say. Let people finish talking before you butt in.
Right.
So yeah.
That makes sense. Jess, what about you?
Oh, well, when you asked the patience question, I immediately thought of Gianna's driving. You're not very patient when you drive, but I guess like the way you talked about it, I'm understanding like you're more patient in our relationship. So yeah.
What's the show
Right.
about?
I gotta apply it to our relationship.
Right. She kind of outed you.
She just wanted to dig me. I know.
Right. She's like, listen, if we were next to each other on the road, I don't know how patient Gianna is. But if we're talking about this, then yeah. Right. Oh, man. That's funny.
People don't know how to merge. I'll say that every day. I'm going to write a book on it.
No, I mean, listen, can I be co-author? Because I believe it. They don't. They don't put their signal on. They don't merge in the right distance. I don't know what's up with people.
No.
I don't know if it's a New York thing.
Merge with confidence, people.
Right. Like, and then, like, not really knowing.
I'm good.
Yeah, like, come on. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out. For our 8th question, who has the crazier family?
Ooh.
No, for our 9th question, I apologize.
Gianna.
I feel being from an Italian household myself, because I was meant to say this earlier, I'm also Sicilian. I know that that's the answer. I was just trying to see if you were going to say it. I know my family's crazy, so yours has to be crazy. It's crazy by default.
Yeah, there's a bunch of goofballs all around.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you say is like, one of the quirky things about your family, or give us an example of like, just the Cassetta family.
Oh. Okay, see, so my parents aren't, so my dad's side is completely separate from my mom's side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They're just not afraid to. I don't know. One thing that I do respect about my dad's side of the family is no matter who I bring over, whether it's Jess, or a friend, they always want to get to know that person. And in getting to know that person, they're not afraid to like overshare little like quirky about themselves, which is really warming and welcoming. So I never bash them for it. But they'll say some out of pocket things.
Listen,
I honestly can't think of anything real specific right now, but they're a good time. They're definitely a good time.
That is, I think that phrase is my mom's middle name, out of pocket. Like,
Out of pocket.
she does not understand that she cannot be in these streets embarrassing me like this. She has no regard. Like, she will say anything and everything to me anywhere, and I'm just like, I don't think we need to talk about that right now on a Macy's line with like 5 people in front and behind. I think we could like, let's offline this conversation somewhere else. They are all absolutely just out of there, but I love them for it. It's what that is the culture of my family, and like, when you become a part of it, you kind of know that that's just what it is. That's what you're gonna be, and it always makes for great times. So I feel what you're saying. And for our last question of the level 2 group, I want to know who fell in love first. This is a very interesting question.
It is.
It is. I
mean, there's levels to it, but I'm definitely a firm believer in love at first sight, but also in the fact that love grows every day. So that's again a very loaded and contradicting question. But I don't know. I feel like I tell Jess every day, whenever it comes up, that the day I met her on U House and the day that I don't know, literally just meeting her that day was literally the single-handedly the best day of my life. And I think that moment was it for me. So I want to say, just given that, I want to say myself, but I.
Right. Right. Jess, what do you think?
I was also actually gonna say Gianna, just because based off the fact that she told me she loves me first.
Mm.
Because I didn't really navigate my feelings for her until that moment, and I was like, well, am I ready to say it back?
Right.
And I was. So
All right.
yeah, maybe it was like mutual, but yeah.
I actually got her, I don't know if you're wearing it. I got her this bracelet that has like the coordinates on the
Yeah,
exact spot on U House that I met her.
Really? Listen, you are the
Yeah,
most romantic one. I need to get some tips. Like, oh man.
You hit my line.
Right. Oh man. Yeah, I think that might need to be a business right there. Gianna's romantic gift shop. Where it's just like,
Aw.
yeah, like things you think of like, you know what? I mean, it kind of like downplay the uniqueness of the gift, but like it's okay. It's like, come on, we all need a coordinate bracelet of where we met. Like,
You're gonna find the idea somewhere else anyway, so.
exactly. But that is our level 2 category, guys. Thank you for being here on this lovely Saturday night. You could be anywhere else, but you're here with us. We appreciate you spending time. We're gonna go right to a commercial break, and we will be right back. Stay with us. Share the stream. Tweet at us what your answers to these questions are, or what question you want to see, or a topic you want to see us talk about, and we'll read them out and we'll get back to you. But we'll be right back for level 3. All right, welcome back. We hope the audience at home is still here with us on this beautiful Saturday night. After this, I mean, please, like, go, let's crack a beer together or something. It's a beautiful night. But we thank you for being with us for this hour, being a part of the show. hitting us up on all our social media. We really do appreciate it. And being here while we kick it with the lovely Jess and Gianna and ask them some questions about their relationships. We're gonna get into the third category, the level 3 questions of our show, and we're excited. We're excited to take it home, and then we got a fun challenge, a fun dare for you guys at home. Are you guys ready to get into it?
Yes, we are.
All right, sounds good. So the first question in level 3 is, who's more annoying when they're hungry? Something to think about.
Well, I'm not gonna say myself.
Gianna, what do you think? Gianna's not gonna put herself on blast right now. She's like, I could say Jess because I know it is Jess, but
I don't know. I low key feel like when I'm hungry, I'll like, I don't know. I feel like, okay, the hardest thing is when we are together trying to figure out what we want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if I'm by myself and I'm hungry, go get some food. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're both the same. I don't know.
No, that makes sense.
So who's more annoying when we're both together? I feel like I'm pretty indecisive.
Mm-hmm.
See, okay. Here's my issue, right? With myself. So we're in the room, right? All right, what do we want to eat? We're pulling up Grubhub, right? In my mind, I've already got a list of ideas of what I want, but do I communicate that to Jess? No. So as
right
that initially, she'll scroll down and she's got the same thing, but she'll verbalize it. She'll be like, "Oh, I want this, 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 and this," and I won't decline it until she says it.
Right.
So I guess I'm pretty annoying.
I'll be like, "What do you want?" She's like, "Oh, anything," and I'm like, "Well, what about this? What about this? What about this?" And it's all no. What about Boston Market? And I'm like, no.
Boston Market is good, y'all.
I can't even remember the last time I ate at Boston Market.
Oh my god.
Well, I feel like I'm the same way too. Now go ahead.
If you go and you ask for I haven't been there since I was in Rochester, but the one in Rochester would give you, like, if you went, they give you a coupon, and then if you went back on the following Saturday, you got like half off your meal. Period.
Ooh. Listen, Boston Market, you want to sponsor the stream? Because I'll come and eat. Like, I love food. What's up? I was gonna say, I'm just like you, Gianna. I know what I want to eat, but I guess I always want to put it in her court and be like, what do you want to eat? Because I'm not I'm also like not, too fussed. If she says something and I'm like, yeah, then I'll just go with that, but a lot of the time that conversation goes from like something that could be 30 seconds to like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or like
literally
sitting on the couch and being like, all right, should we just like
because she's get annoyed and then she'll just put on a show.
Yeah, and I'm like, now we eating grapes. Like we could have been like at Fridays. Like how did this happen?
Yeah,
I feel that. Our second question: who's the homebody in a relationship? I know you guys said
I am.
Kind of introverted, extroverted. Okay.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah. How would you say so?
When this, like in March, when this pandemic in the US got pretty bad, besides like having to move home, my routine didn't really change. That's how much I stay home, and that's how much I'm fine being alone. Like, I am completely fine being alone in my room all day, every day. Like, I can have so much fun by myself. So I'm very much a homebody.
Yeah, that's
Home Alone 2020. Like, I feel that. 100%.
No, I would agree. I mean, I definitely like to, even if I'm by myself, like right now, she's up in New York, I'm here in Connecticut. Like, if I have nothing to do, I get off work early. I like to go out. Like, even if I'm just walking around the mall, not buying anything, like I like to be around people. But also, like, back when we were still in school, I was kind of the one that would be like, hey, you want to go to the park? You want to go to this party? And it got to a point, obviously, when you hit your last couple of years where it gets old.
Yeah.
But I had my moments where, like, I really wanted to push to go do something, and she wasn't with it. But, now. she just hit that phase a little earlier than me, and now we're both on the same page.
Right.
Hanging with each other beats everything.
Right. That makes sense. I mean, and again, like I'm the same way. Like in the beginning, I feel like before I met my girlfriend, I was just like so I going here, going there, kind of being that extrovert, going having fun. As soon as we met, I was like, you know what, I'm done. Like with people, I'm like, all right, goodbye. Like see you guys. Like not only am I off the market, I'm like off the social market too. Like I'll just be by myself over here. So I feel that. For our next question, who would you say is more spoiled in the relationship?
I want to say yes, and it's not because of her.
Mhm.
I think it's just my tendency to spoil
Okay.
and
Right.
desire to spoil, which I don't know.
Right.
So, and I've told her, I'm like,
That
if I'm
makes
doing
sense.
too much, tell me. Yeah.
Right. She goes away with that Chanel bag, like, no, this is not too much. She's like, no, this is just enough. You want to do more? Go ahead. What do you think, Jess? You think, that Jenny is a feeling?
Yeah, I agree. Like, whatever Gianna, whenever she wants to like spoil me, and I'm like, no, no, and she's like, I want to, like, I want to do this, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Right. Okay. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel like I might be that person. I know I talk a lot about me. It's about you guys, but
No, you're good.
No.
Listen, you want to bring me a bowl of grapes and I ain't asked for it, I'm gonna take it. You want to bring me some cheese? I'll take it. You want to buy me like an $800 computer? I'll take it. No worries. Like it's all great. Nah, I'll just never bought me a computer. I'll just mess around there, but I'm cool. Let's do it. But I do love spoiling her, and we go a lot of places together. We do a lot of fun, cool things. So I enjoy that part too. Who takes care of the other person when they're drunk? For our fourth question.
Oof, I've had too many of those nights.
Yeah.
So it's Gianna. Yeah. It's definitely Gianna.
I've definitely had my nights where I've like been drunk, but I've never hit that like that mark where I get sick or I get
right.
I don't know what to do. So I don't think have you ever had to deal with me? Like I don't say deal. I didn't mean to put it like that, but have you ever had to like help me out?
I don't think so, really. No? Yeah. It's mostly the other way around.
Right, you're just having fun.
Yeah.
Enjoying yourself. Right. That sounds good. Who calls or texts more?
Me.
Yeah. You blowing up her line all the time?
All the time.
All the time.
Like, there was some. I think I actually just sent it to you, Jess, on like Twitter. It was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then the person replied was like, "Oh, I'm just eating." And then they were like, "Oh, well, what you eating?" Like,
right.
Yo, this is definitely me. I'm sorry.
Right. Just want to be in the know.
Yeah, and I mean, I know she like doesn't mind it, and I think that's like that's really what bonds us the most. Like she'll never get annoyed with how much I text her, but
right.
But I definitely like I text her OD, and I feel like I like even if I'm in bed, I wake up like without even being like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I just call her out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I FaceTime. You got to see like you got to get right to the point.
Right. Jess, do you answer every time?
Oh yeah.
I try to, yeah. Unless I'm like away from my phone, but I usually always have my phone in my hand. So most times, yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, we're horrible. Awesome. We're like phone addicts. It's pretty bad, but
listen, we all are. I feel you. This is a very interesting question, and I think it's a great question to segue into our dare. So I'll ask this as our final question of the level 3 category, and it's who loves the other person more?
Ooh.
We have this argument all the time.
Yeah.
Right. This is all right. So we'll do it this way. Gianna, we're gonna give you 30 seconds to plead your case as to why you love Jess more, and then Jess will give you 30 seconds after.
I wouldn't say I love her more. I don't know. I see.
Wait, so you're already admitting that she loves you more?
No. See, I'm not gonna. You twisting my words now, bro. I don't know. I just feel like that is a. I don't know. It's hard to define love, obviously.
Right.
So I don't know. I've always, as much as I will, can try to convince myself that I do. I always try to convince myself. You know what I mean. You can never know how the other person feels with you. You always hope that they love you the same amount, or you hope they love you more. But I don't know. I look at her and just see not necessarily love, but a future and an equal level of respect. And I think passion and I don't know.
About to make me cry. Stop.
I
Stop
don't
it.
know how to say what I want to say. I've never been asked this question. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like she loves me just as much as I love her, and I won't say anything more than that.
I'm like, I feel like that was like a president answer. Like that was the way, like,
perfect answer.
yeah, like I felt like you just had somebody write that for you. Like that was like, you know what? In this argument there is no win or lose. I'm gonna tell you why we all win and lose. And like, what is Jess supposed to say now?
Like, yeah, no,
I know I love her.
Only agree with you.
Yeah, it's like she can't disagree, so she has to agree. But that's awesome. I love that. And I think that's a great segue into our dare segment, which is going to be, the fun little challenge. We've asked both of our contestants to bring some water and a napkin, and we're gonna start with Jess first. We're gonna put you on the spot.
Ooh.
Jess is gonna drink the water, and
I really can't think of anything.
Gianna is gonna tell us a funny story, hopefully in hopes of making Jess laugh. And if she does, she'll walk away with a little bit more money. But if Jess doesn't laugh, then Jess has the opportunity to make Gianna laugh and spit out the water and win some more money. So you gotta think of something.
I'm really, when I tell you, like, I've never been more at a dead end in my life.
Right. Really. There's no like funny. Jess did say there's been a lot of nights that you've had to help her. Is there any fun night there that you can remember of like Jess really did this thing? Right. I'm sorry, Jess. I'm helping her out. I'm trying to think. Your boy needs content. So.
I don't want to keep the people waiting, so let me. Oh, I don't have to put water in my mouth or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
All right.
Okay, so honestly, when you asked that question, you kind of stole my idea. This one, right? Oh my God, it's always like can you pick me up? Can you pick me up?
That's what she's saying.
But the best part is like, I don't even want to get into the details of it, but like you'll pick her up drunk, right? Or when I pick her up drunk, and she'll walk in and her favorite thing. Oh my God, I love you. Like, oh, you didn't spit it out? I'm dead.
Right, she's holding her own. That is funny though. That drunken, like, oh man, you get the love eyes, you get the heart eyes.
But it won't even be like, it's not even. I don't want to make it sound bad, but it's not even like sweet. Like she'll just be sitting there like, I love you.
Like she's aggressive with it. Oh my God.
I wish I.
Oh man. All right, Jess held it. All right, so I feel like we gotta give. No,
I did not.
Jess, how are you saying this? Are you like?
I just spit it all out. Like I could not.
Are you saying it in this like wildly aggressive tone? Like I love you. Like what?
Oh, it's like on some Pop Smoke.
Oh my God.
Get me lit. I love you. Oh man. All right. Well, we're gonna give Jess the opportunity to get back at her. Gianna, take a sip of water. Jess, I think you have a story. Do you have a story?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, she's
I
ready.
do.
Oh, I just know she's about to. Oh, this is my sister. I'm sorry.
It's all right. What's up, sis? How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
All right, tell me when you're ready because I really can't breathe when I'm for some reason.
Okay.
All right.
So you kind of gave me this idea, Kevin.
Mhm.
One of those nights where I was just really drunk, I ended up throwing up on
She's already
Gianna's
losing.
bedroom on the carpet, and the night it's pretty late, and I wake up and I'm like, I'm more sober, I'm really dehydrated. I get up and I see the dog. Her roommate has a dog. The dog just eating it, like eating my vomit while Gianna's just trying to clean it up, and she's trying to tell the dog stop, and the dog's just like she ends up kicking the dog out of the room. But it was just funny. Like that's happened like more than once where I've thrown up in Gianna's room on that same spot, and the dog comes out of nowhere trying to eat it, and it's just
Gianna, what kind of animals are you harboring over there? What? You immediately lost. Like you split that out a long time ago. Right.
You know my roommate Sarah. You probably follow her on
Yeah.
social media. Is her dog?
Sarah.
Her dog.
Girl,
Yeah,
do we
her
need to
dog's
have a conversation,
kinda
Sarah? What's up? Oh my god. And this has happened on multiple occasions?
yeah, like it's happened twice.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god. That's insane. Well, that's insane. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for sharing the stories with us. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you guys chilling with us and enjoying in our show and answering our questions and telling us about your relationship. It's been a beautiful year, 3 years it sounds like, and it sounds like it's going to be a great future. So thank you guys for being here with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, and everybody at home, thank you. That is our show. That's it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We hope you connect with these lovely women on their social medias. They're right below. Please connect with us on OQQ Game on Twitter. One quick question. We have too many hashtags, too many different names because too many people try to steal our stuff. But thank you. We appreciate you guys being here. Please tweet us. Let us know what you want us to cover next, what topics, what questions you want us to answer. And we will see you next time. Thank you guys. Yeah. Right. Thank you. I appreciate that.